All right, people, what's up? We're back here for day 2 of the weekly challenge, match points and best hands. So, 2 boards in the book, some part scores with a few over tricks, and next off, board 3 here. Just a nice 13 count with ace, king, fifth of clubs. We're just going to open a club. And we'll see what happens here. A spade, pass, 2 clubs. This is a spot you can double to show good clubs. I'm okay doing this with the robots. It's not really going to cause any confusion here because it's specifically the right-hand opponent making a Q-bid response to 1 spade, which is artificial, right? It just shows a good raise of spades and 10 or more points, which is exactly what it should mean for you all as well. But here I get to actually clarify my club situation for my partner. I get to say, look, it's not just I opened a club with 3 of them. It's I have a good club suit, right? I have a good club suit. And for the robot, you can see it's king, queen, meaning it's a good quality club suit. And that's reasonably close to the real thing, right? We want to confirm to partner that this is a suit that we should be leading. It's a good way to get to our hand. And now we're done, right? We've shown our hand. We've opened the bidding and we've shown good clubs. That's the best we can hope for in these situations when we're on defense. And for all of that effort, partner goes ahead and leads a spade. Nice. Here it might not be bad, actually. If partner actually has an honor in spades, this could be pretty good. We're going to play the jack, third hand high. It goes queen. Let's see what happens here. All right. Heart to the ace. Heart to the king. And there we go, folks. And just looking at this, they ended up in hearts after finding a spade fit. So this is going to be a brutal assault here. They're going to play spades, and they're going to get 2 pitches from dummy. So this is a spot where I guess that Q-bid doesn't necessarily have to be. No, sorry. Yeah, it's good. Oh, we are going to get a trick here. We will play low, right? We want partner to lead through that diamond if it's going to provide us with an opportunity. It's not. So partner can't really have much in this situation anyway, other than that, right? If they had the jack 10 there, we could have led through the queen. Here, nothing we're doing is going to help. Club lead would have been nice from the beginning, right? We could take more tricks in a match point situation. Luckily, this auction seems like it'll be the same, right, at the other table. I can't imagine it being any different. The robots do a really nice job of screwing the auction up, basically, versus what should normally be put out there. The left-hand opponent doesn't have an overcall, right? They don't have a 5-card suit. So they ended up finding a spade fit, but finding a better heart fit, as it turned out, and coming out smelling like a rose. So luckily for us, this is the same auction they're going to have at the other table. And as we can see, if we get off to a club lead, we're going to take the first 4 tricks at least, right? We get to take 2 clubs. And then for lack of any better idea on this auction, when they bid spades and hearts, we're going to try to take 2 diamonds. And that's exactly what we're going to get. So we tried to get partner to do the right thing. And we have 3 opponents at the table on this one. So not too different from normal sometimes, especially I can be that third opponent just as easily as anybody else. Here we have a 14 count. That is so bad that it is never going to be upgraded. This is a flat hand, even though I do love upgrading 14 counts, as I've said in the previous round. I am just going to open a club here because I'm totally flat. 4-3-3-3. This is a flat hand. And in this situation, my goodness, we have choices. I can bid a no trump here and show this 12 to 14 balanced, or I can make a support double and force partner to bid, which is sometimes going to lead to us playing in a 4-3 fit at the 2 level. Because consider this, folks, when I have queen 4th of spades over here, I guess a couple of things are likely. Partner's likelier to be short in spades on this auction, which means maybe they're slightly more likely to have 5 hearts. But if they're not necessarily super short in spades and they only have 3 hearts, but no stopper in spades, if I make a support double, it's going to go pass possibly on my left. And then partner's going to have to say, hey, what should I pick at the 2 level? Should it be clubs? Should it be hearts? So I don't know. I'm kind of guessing at this one. It's match points. So I'm going to bid 1 no trump. And this should probably deny 3 hearts. But now that they raise spades on my left, now it seems like partner has 5 hearts. Is it true? Partner has a singleton spade. I suppose they could just have a long minor and 4 hearts. and the 3-heart bid would be a terrible spot. So in hindsight right now, based on the way the auction shook out, I want to be able to retroactively go back and make a support double. But unfortunately, bridge doesn't work that way. Once you make a decision, you're stuck with it. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass and defend 2 spades when it might have been right to play 3 hearts. However, think about it. Partner might not have had this. If it was going to go 2 spades to our left anyway, we made a support double, we might have been back in this same situation anyway without a good choice of bids. So maybe we'd defend 2 spades. What are my choices here? I could lead a low spade. I don't necessarily want to blow up a trick right away. I would like to let the opponents play that suit first. Everything else looks terrible, though. I'm going to lead a low diamond. This seems like the least of all evils. I don't really want to be leading away from anything, but this eventuality was pretty good. It went low to the ace. But first, folks, before the robots get too out of hand, let's count up some points here. So 10 points in the left-hand opponent's hand. We know that we started with 14. That is 24 total points. And we also know that on this hand, everyone passed originally, and then it went 1 club, pass, 1 heart, 1 spade. Let's give them, let's give them 9 points. Let's give them something in the middle of their 8 to 10-ish for their overcall. So that's 19. Remember, they can't have 12 or more because they've already passed. So that's 19. That is 33 total points, which means partner has possibly 7. Did partner have a chance to do something? They did. They actually responded 1 heart, so they have 6+ points usually. So that seems about right for what we should be looking at over here. Now it's going jack of spades and partner showing out. This should not be a surprise, folks, because we see that there were 4 spades in the dummy. We have 4, and East overcalled the spade. Now, I know we just saw the robot do that with only 4 in the hand before this, but this is something we're not supposed to really be expecting in this case. So we can see that they're going to be able to draw some trump on this. There's no reason not to play this card. So where are partners' 7 points? Well, probably a few of them are in diamonds or clubs. I'm tempted to lead the jack of clubs right now, but let's see what right-hand opponent is known to have. Right-hand opponent, we happen to know, has the ace-king of spades, obviously. They don't rate to have any points in hearts. They could have some diamond points, either the jack or the king for that matter. And they could, I suppose, have the ace of clubs. If this was a real game and I had a real player to my right, I would completely assume that that's not the case. Because if I already know my right-hand opponent has the ace-king of spades, I should be able to rule out the ace of clubs for sure. Because if they had just these 3 cards, ace-king in one suit and ace in another, they'd be opening the bidding, especially in third chair. They should be opening the bidding anyway with these 3 cards, ace, king, and ace, and it went pass to them. I'm pretty confident that I can play the king of clubs and lead through the queen. I'm going to give that a shot. If it's wrong, it's a disaster, but it's so unlikely to be wrong that maybe we can get something cooking here. Tap out. Okay. All right. They just want to start taking our tricks, and we can do that. Now the question is, what should we do at this point? Do we lead a heart? Do we lead a club? I'm going to lead a club just in case partner's roughing. They're not. But now declare is roughing, so we're tapping them out. Now if they draw all their trump, they're going to be out of trump on both sides of the table. Let's see if they do that. And if they do, are we going to get in again is the question. Here comes a heart to the king. And a diamond finesse, maybe. They're going to play a club. I'm going to pitch the queen of hearts, obviously. Hope my partner has at least the jack over there. They didn't. No. So partner must have the king of diamonds. Exactly. Okay. We could have pitched the queen of diamonds. We should have. Now we let him make it. Oh my God. What a terrible play. I feel like my last session in the Nationals was so bad. I feel like I just kind of went back into that session with this play here, but this was pretty good. As far as this round here, I don't think anything different's going to happen on this board. Just the way the auction went and the way the robot is on opening lead, we can't do much. But this last one, 2 spades. Oh man, this one at the end. Just let me show you. I was just so confident that partner had the jack of hearts, and that's why I thought it was possible that the king of diamonds was to the right over there. So here's where I get it wrong. If I just pitch a diamond, I suppose I should just pitch a diamond anyway, right? If I think the king of diamonds is to the right, there's no real win for pitching this heart right here, right? I should just be able to pitch a diamond unless I think it's king jack to my right, and then we're back to the part where I can't pitch a diamond. So here, just guessing terribly wrong here and not necessarily doing a great job of counting more than the points on this hand. If we thought about the shape a little more, maybe we have a better shot at it. We'll see how that works out on Friday. Look at this one, though, folks. We're starting with this tomorrow. Let's see where we end up. A club, a diamond to us. Wow. All right. I'll see you back for this one, folks.